The time is 7:02, and I call to order this meeting of the EPC on Wednesday, December 3rd, 2025. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Environmental Planning Commission meeting of December 3rd, 2025. For those joining us in person, please note that due to our hybrid environment, audio and video presentations can no longer be shared from the lectern. Requests to show an audio or video presentation during a meeting should be directed to epc@mountainview.gov by 4:30 p.m. on the meeting date. Additionally, due to our hybrid environment, we will no longer have speakers lined up to speak on an item. Anyone wishing to address the EPC in person must complete a yellow speaker card. Please indicate the name you would like to be called by when it is your turn to speak and the item number on which you wish to speak. Please complete one yellow speaker card for each item on which you wish to speak and turn them in to the EPC clerk as soon as possible, but no later than the call for public comment on the item you are speaking on. Instructions for addressing the commission virtually may be found on the posted agenda. Now I will ask the EPC clerk to proceed with the roll call.
Commissioner Dempsey?
Here.
Commissioner Donahue?
Here.
Commissioner Yin?
Here.
Commissioner Cranston?
Here.
Commissioner Pham? Vice Chair Nunez?
Here.
And Chair Gutierrez?
Here.
All commissioners present except for Commissioner Pham.
Thank you, EPC clerk. Moving on to section 3, minutes approval. We'll be discussing the 3.1 Environmental Planning Commission meeting minutes of February 19th, 2025, March 19th, 2025, June 18th, 2025, September 17th, 2025, October 15th, 2025, and November 5th, 2025. EPC discussion, do we have any? Nope. Okay, public comment. If anyone in attendance would like to provide comments on the minutes, please fill out a yellow speaker card and provide it to the EPC clerk. If anyone on Zoom would like to provide comments on the minutes, please click the raise hand button in Zoom and press *9 on your phone. Phone users can mute and unmute themselves with *6. EPC clerk?
You have no attendees in person and none online.
Okay, sounds good. But for the record, we do have someone in the gallery. Just thank you so much for being here. We appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, if someone can please make a motion to approve the minutes and the language I have here in case you need it specifically.
I'll make a motion.
Okay, so moved by Vice Chair Nunez and seconded by Commissioner Joyce Yin. And the motion is?
I make a motion to approve the Environmental Planning Commission minutes of February 19, 2025, March 19, 2025, June 18, 2025, September 17, 2025, October 15, 2025, and November 5th, 2025.
All those in favor? Or if you'd like to have us vote by, okay, great. Mm-hmm.
The motion carries with 6 yeas and 1 absent.
Great. Thank you so much, EPC clerk. Thank you, team. Moving on to section 4, oral communications. This portion of the meeting is reserved for persons wishing to address the EPC on any matter not on the agenda. Speakers are allowed to speak on any topic for up to 3 minutes during this section. State law prohibits the commission from acting on non-agenda items. If anyone in attendance would like to provide comments on non-agenda items, please fill out a yellow speaker card and provide it to the EPC clerk. If anyone on Zoom would like to provide a comment on non-agenda items, please click the raise hand button in Zoom or press *9 on your phone. Phone users can mute and unmute themselves with *6. EPC clerk?
We do not have any members in public, in person, and none online.
Great. Thank you, sir. We'll move on to section 5, new business. 5.1, 2026 Environmental Planning Commission meeting schedule. Staff presentation from Diana Bantoli, Principal Planner. The floor is yours.
Thank you. So this is our annual scheduling for the next year's EPC dates. Staff would like to just make a correction or note a correction. The proposed meeting dates in the memo are correct. Just the year is wrong, which says 2025. I'm very sorry about that. So just a correction on that. All the dates are correct. The year is this is for 2026, so it is all 2026 dates. Yeah, and this does consider the League of California Cities Planning Commissioners Conference, which will be in March, has been accounted in there. It does adjust the meeting dates for any of the holidays which are observed, where the City Hall will be closed as well. So yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Any EPC questions? I had the year question, but I'm glad you resolved that, which is great. Being that there are no other questions, any public comment?
We do not have any members in person or online.
Okay. Moving on to EPC deliberation and action. The staff recommendation is as follows. Any changes from the staff recommendation must be described with the motion. Would anyone like to opine on the matter? If not, a motion would be gladly accepted. To approve the APC public meeting calendar for 2026.
So moved.
I'll second it.
Very well. On a motion made by Commissioner Donahue and seconded by Bill Cranston, the motion is?
The motion is to approve the EPC public meeting calendar for 2026.
The motion carries with 6 yea and 1 absent.
Awesome. Great. Thank you, everyone. Moving on to section 6, commission staff announcements, updates, requests, and committee reports. Ms. Diana, excuse me, our APC liaison, the floor is yours.
Thank you. So first of all, I would just like to note that the December 17th, 2025 EPC meeting, which is our next meeting, is going to be canceled as there are no discussion items on the agenda. The EPC will regroup next year with the first meeting scheduled for January 7th, 2026. With that, I would also, as we come to the end of the year, it should be noted that today is Commissioner Yin's last EPC meeting because her term is going to come to an end at the end of December this year. So on behalf of the city, I would really like to thank you for all your contribution. As a commissioner, and your insight, your diligence and commitment have strengthened our community's planning efforts, has helped staff, and it has been an honor to work alongside you as well. So thank you very much.
I'm sorry, I got too wrapped up in the moment. Commissioner Yin, would you like to share your thoughts? A mini impromptu speech, per se.
Sure thing, yes, really quickly. I don't want to take too long, but I do want to thank everybody up here and everyone who has worked really hard to put this all together and make things happen for us. There's a whole team behind the scenes, and Diana, you've been our liaison, as has Eric and Martin earlier when I started. So thank you all for hurting us and working with us. And for you guys, I think that's been the biggest experience here. I really, truly have enjoyed working with all of you, and I respect all of you, enjoy all of you, and really I've learned a lot from every one of you here. So I thank you for that. It's been quite an experience. I will miss you guys, and I hope to at least continue the personal relationship in the future. So thank you.
Vice Chair Nunez.
if I may, I also have, I'm going to miss you. I have learned so much more from like planning just from being around you. It's like osmosis of, just insight and knowledge, porosity, grid, like architectural, livable design, right? Like all of these things that I didn't have appreciation or awareness of going into being a commissioner really have helped inform how I look at the items that come before us and have come before us. And so I'm glad I asked you that early in my term. And I'm just going to miss you very much. I appreciate that, as much as any of us can be really looking at issues in the authentic lens of what are the values and things I care about. I think you've, at least how I experienced you, embodied that. And so I'm just really grateful that I've had, some like almost like a kindred spirit in that way on the commission. And so I'm just going to miss you, and I'm grateful.
Commissioner Dempsey.
Well, just at the risk of being somewhat redundant, I will simply say I am going to miss working with you, Joyce. I really enjoyed getting to sit next to you. I look forward to that. I liked being able to, lean over and gossip with you a little bit at quiet parts. And I want to recognize just how valuable it was to have an architect here. Because just like with Alex, I actually learned a lot from hearing you talk. Because I'm really a dilettante, but you're a content expert, and that's really valuable. We need more content experts, probably fewer dilettantes. So just for bringing that expertise and sharing it with us, with staff, with the community, that was really valuable. And also, you're just really nice, and I like getting to work with you. So thank you for giving us all the years that you did. We're going to miss you.
Thank you, Commissioner Dempsey. Commissioner Cranston.
We started at the same time. You're the only other person who's been here on the commission as long as I have. And so we learned together. I would agree with Commissioner Dempsey that losing the architectural perspective on things, I think will be, hopefully we've all absorbed some of it along the way, so we can bring that going forward, but it's been something that just, allowed us to think about things in a way that we wouldn't have, I wouldn't have thought of necessarily before, and I learned from it, and so it's a shame to see you go. Hopefully you'll look at other ways of serving the city, because I think your contribution has been great, but I will make sure that, I'm going to make sure that we stay in touch, because I've enjoyed our time working together and your insights and things, so thank you for your time and investment in the city.
Commissioner Donahue.
I think a lot of it's already been said, unfortunately, but yeah, I have enjoyed working with you, and I found when I joined, you were especially welcoming, and I found that to be very helpful to get me kind of integrated into the commission. So that was definitely great, and I think that you have very insightful comments and thoughts, and yeah, the architect perspective, like you can look at the plans and notice that there's a transformer there instead of a walkthrough or whatever, which I didn't pick that up. Yeah, just because you're used to looking at that kind of thing, I guess. I don't know, but definitely you have, I think, made our community better from your participation here, and I think that's really important. So thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner Donahue. And then finally, from my perspective, when I first joined the commission, I think you're the first person I spoke with. We met over at Panera. And after our conversation, which was supposed to be just like half hour, I think we ended up with maybe an hour and a half of discussion, a get to know you session. I felt, and I mentioned this to one of my best friends, I'm like, I just met someone who is super nice. She's part of the EPC. I don't know that she's a politician because she's genuinely nice, right? This is great. I felt welcomed. I felt heard, right? And throughout the last years of working with you, serving with you, I've found your perspectives to be quite informative and passionate, right? But it came from a perspective of knowledge. And when you hear that, because I review the meetings afterwards, I always do. I watch them, and then I see your contributions, and I just think to myself, man, especially at the last meeting when you're like, and let me tell you something, you missed that opportunity of design at a gateway over there by the Chase Bank, and and when you pointed out your rationale as to what they missed and how that could have been an opportunity for the betterment of the community and the city and how we look at gateway projects, it's that type of knowledge, it's that type of passion that we're going to miss. And that's because we're going to miss you. And so I want to thank you for serving with us and for your time, your expertise, for your patience, but also for your drive, because to be here and to keep that sustained and with such passion and such knowledge, it's not an easy thing to do. So I hope you stay active, and if you run, hey, I'll vote for you, for city council. I'll vote for you, man. No worries on that front. But thank you so much for being part of the team. Thank you for leading our team as a former chair of the EPC yourself as well. And speaking on behalf of everyone here in general, once again, we will miss you. Thank you. Diane, do we have anything else? No? Okay. Oh, Commissioner Yen?
Just wanted to say thank you, everyone. And I appreciate that you appreciated everything. We won't go back and forth on that. But yeah, I hope to continue our relationship. And I don't think you'll hear the last of me. I may be at the podium pointing things out. So I'll see you later for sure.
Awesome. Okay, and with that, we move on to section 7, which is our adjournment. So I can now say that the meeting is adjourned at 7:19 p.m. Thank you, everyone. And happy 2025.